Okay.
So I'm going to just run through and pull this stuff off.
Adrienne Gibson works a small plot of land in the rolling hills north of Knoxville, Tennessee. She's something of a novelty in American agriculture. Female and a minority, Gibson is succeeding in an industry dominated by white men.
This is a nice melon.
But new data from the U.S. Census Bureau suggests that may be changing. The number of minority farmers working American soil is expanding rapidly. The data also suggests U.S. farms are getting smaller. Gibson makes a living from her tiny operation by using the Community-Supported Agriculture, or CSA, model of farming. She raises food for a handful of contract customers who pay in advance.
Well, we have 23 CSA customers. They subscribe to supporting the farm, and in return, they get a weekly basket of vegetables from May through October.
Always feel for that brick tape, so you're not popping through that.
Nate Phillips teaches horticulture at Middle Tennessee State University. He says smaller farms are, in part, a reaction to changes in the way Americans think about their food.
This growing interest in where our food's coming from, what is the food quality, things like that. And I think we'll continue to see that increase.
He says the interest in where food comes from is also attracting more young people into farming.
I'm seeing a lot more students from Nashville or the cities that are coming in that didn't grow up around agriculture, weren't from an agricultural background, but have that interest.
Just a few years ago, farmer Brandon Whitt was one of those young students. His family's 1,000-hectare, heavily mechanized operation dwarfs Adrienne Gibson's tiny farm, but he's quickly adapting to the same customer trends. Rather than sell these hogs to commercial packers, he sells them to his neighbors.
And we actually take that one step further here and actually have the meat processed and sell it directly off the farm here through our retail store and to local restaurants and grocery stores.
Nate Phillips considers it a positive development that the people who grow the food are beginning to look more like the people who consume the food.
I think that's great. It reflects our general society. It reflects what our communities are like around us, and I think that's a great thing for agriculture.
There's one trend that every American farmer can be pleased about. Census data shows that the value of the food they produce rose more than 25% in just 6 years. Reporting for VOA News, I'm Mike Osborne, down on the farm in Tennessee.